not miss by that much, at least from our angle, on the glove side of Frankie Smith. That's perhaps the most important player that did not play in that game was Frankie Smith. You have perhaps the two best goaltenders in the EHLP this year, and Frankie Smith and Patrick McGillicuddy, they're both on the 87s roster. Neither of them played in that game, and of course that was a 6-4 win for the Wolves. I think that goes under the blocker. Big goal for New Jersey and very early in this affair.
The Kazakhstan in a double overtime game here 2 years ago where they beat the Railers for the championship as Frankie Smith covers the puck here. Frankie Smith this season, 12-1-0 in the regular season. His goals against average is below 1, .93, 963 save percentage and 4 shutouts. In the postseason, he has a 948 save percentage and a 159 goals against average, 6-1 heading into today.
Not to mention now the all-time leader in wins and shutouts in the Eastern Hockey League Premier.
New Jersey looking for a counter for Urbis, slides it up the middle. This is corralled by Samuel Kopecky, top of the circle, shoots and a save by Frankie Smith as it goes off his chest. They're back from the near corner, can't get it out. Shot from the point gets blocked, it bounces around in front of the crease, and it's sent wide by Michael Smith. That's goal number 10 in the postseason.
That ties the record. Pure goals.
Now Etienne Wow takes it in. It bounces across for Cam Plum from a sharp angle, and Smith makes the save. Here is Spikuza, up high. Here's a shot right on, saved by Frankie Smith. It's loose just outside the crease, and it goes to Hoare.
Once again, walking down the slot. It's Liam Wade staying back. It's a good shot through the glove side, and a phenomenal goal for New Jersey.
Erasmus gets his 11th goal of the postseason of the year. Now Lucas Marek will take it up. Quick shot is gloved by Frankie Smith. He'll cover.
Yeah, this is a good job by Smith being able to see through Krish. This is a smart shot by Marek. He's trying to do what the 87s have done, shoot through a screen. Krish is a big guy, but Smith is way out of his crease and makes a stop there. In front by Glover, gets his stick down, gets his first and last 15. Oh man, he angles that stick perfectly as he pretty much aims it away from the goal. You see that there? That's Kian Mendico getting a stick on the puck. 87s have done that at every stretch here in the offensive zone for them.
Put it towards the red line, Neto. Over to the near side for a while. He'll take a shot from the red line. Frankie Smith will play it towards the blue line. It's poked out.
Full move by Lysianko, who feeds it across the ice. Erasmus trying to use Valenta as a screen.
Thank you, Jake. As Frankie Smith makes a save there. Also just a slight... Here's a stretch pass attempt. This goes all the way down, but Plum is the first one to the puck. He negates the icing, throws it out in front, and a big save by Frankie Smith as he denies Samuel Kopecky.
Nathan Moore was maybe just a tad late in trying to read Kopecky at the front. You see him get the stick down there. That's a great job by Kopecky. Good save by Smith. He's not too far out of his net, but that also would have made it difficult if there was a sharp angle shot from Plum. Very smart play by Cam Plum.
Anthony O'Brien, and now Spikuza will take it up in a 1-on-3. Shoots one that's saved by Frankie Smith. Thought about dropping the puck, but he'll hold on to it as Lucas Marek was barreling in towards the goal.
Marek's the one who made...
Charles Etienne Waugh gets it ahead for Zach Spikuza down the right wing. He's got room and a save by Frankie Smith. Spikuza tried to go short side. Smith got it with the shoulder. Akmaha the other favor of the 87s.
Well, once again, this is a flutterer. You see that little pass on back to the point from Green. And yeah, that one... Looked like that was Landon Mendico behind the play because they're just killing time, even though it's a 2-on-3.
Plum drags it and fires one on goal, and it's stopped by Frankie Smith.
Well, yeah, you've talked about this before. He changes the shooting angle. That's the important thing. He changes the shooting angle kind of last minute as he drags that puck toward the inside. Frankie Smith has been fairly aggressive and is out of his crease, so he's able to make that stop with the chest. But that's a smart play there by Cam Plum.
It's like that. Under 10 seconds left on the power play. Shot on goal is stopped by Smith. It bounces around and unable to get a handle on it at the goal line. Drops it back for Kelmers. Takes a slap shot, saved by Smith. Rebound went behind the goal. Now so we get another stoppage with 93 seconds left in the period.
Well, it's a good centering feed here for Root Pikes, and it gets stopped. He makes a good play here. That's a smart thought. He's trying to look for Kelmers there.
Frankie Smith paddles one to the near corner. Poked up high. A shot from the point is kicked away by Smith. Seconds into the third, it's 7-1.
Sean Elrecht, who has not had the best score, the luckiest scoring touch as
2-on-1. He's got help with Pirelli, but it's poked to the side. Manda's shot is saved by Smith. Championship round.
Yeah, and
look out here, a chance for the Wolves. Alan Urbis in all alone and a save by Frankie Smith. He got it with the shoulder.
yeah, left shoulder, left bicep, phenomenal save. That's a good stretch pass in the first place. And again, the Wolves have had some good looks in this game. Right here, in just a moment, we're going to get to Jake Basile, but that's a nice shot there by Urbis and a big save by Smith.
All right, so Jake Basile is down at ice.
That was a tremendous save, there for Frankie Smith, who hasn't been tested with a lot of grade A's here in this game. But on the other side, when you have two goaltenders in Sumner Wood and Christopher Richard that have been fighting it and wondering where pucks have been at certain points, it's a really encouraging sign for Frankie Smith to stop a save like that when the big ones have been few and far in between.
And so, you know what, to get him some saves, build up some confidence for him, that's really important in these next few minutes.
Shot from the point by Jan Valenta is gloved by Frankie Smith, and it certainly will be a tough decision for head coach Andrew Trimble, seeing which goaltender he will go with. Now, Christopher Richard was the goal here in the postseason, as the Wolves have it now. Nice backhand shot on goal is stopped by Smith. Good chance there at the doorstep for Noah Pirelli. Swooping in to pick up the puck is Urbis, cuts to the middle. Urbis takes a wrist shot, pad save by Smith, and now it's O'Brien going out to play it. Turns it around the boards for Arras. Now it's Bakuza, fresh out of the box, takes it around the goal, slips it right out in front. Frankie Smith makes the save on Plum.
So I believe at the other end, this puck did hit Green's skate. You see Spakuza drive wide, does a good job to get around Alvarado, and somehow makes a phenomenal play to work it through Landon Mendico out in front. I believe Kian Mendico maybe gets a little piece of Plum, but it's a good save by Smith. That's shot right into the chest.
Either way, great save for Frankie Smith. I mean, he's had the goal support today, but again, you talk about confidence going into game 2 for Smith. Looks like he certainly has that right now.
Well, he'll face 27 shots with 9 minutes left in regulation at least, and so he should face a fairly high shot total at the end of this game.
Alexander cut from Lucas Merrick, but the Wolves still have possession. Liam Wade throws one on goal. That's turned aside by Smith. Kept in by Ivars Vaisbardish. At the blue line, hands it across for Wade. Wrist shot gets through and is snared by Smith. Let's send it down to Jake Basile. He's got a report.
Having a good conversation down here with Anthony O'Brien just as the New England Wolves did score, though, but he was very complimentary of the team's defense.
Forward he actually is when you see him on the PK earlier in this game.
Frankie Smith gloves down a shot from Charles Etienne. And he was saying that the Wolves, kind of like the 87s in some ways, are a team that can suffer from bus legs. Or as the EHL podcast executive producer Justin Squitieri will call it, spaghetti legs.
Well, you're going to see this shot fired from the left point. It's a good save by Smith. No real trouble.
Score. Erasmus goes top shelf.
Little one touch from Kuhlenbeck. O'Brien sets up Erasmus in stride. That line working well again.
Nikov dropped it back. No one was there, and it's picked up by Pirelli. Sharp angle shot is saved by Smith. Robert Hore thread one towards the slot. It caroms to McKenzie, and his shot is saved again by Smith. Here's the winning coach of the year, and they took the Wolves to 3 games.
Yeah, I'll say with Adirondack especially because, unfortunately, we're not going to get to see them. Whoa,
Smith
big
with
stop.
a save on a redirection in front, and Etienne Waugh
makes it all the more impressive. You're going to see Plum get checked in the corner on a centering feed, and wow, that's wild.
That was deflected by Osher.
That's a crazy carom about.
And they defeat the New England Wolves by a score of 8-2. Chris Erasmus with 4 goals and an assist. And the 87s are 1 win away from their third EHLP championship.
Well, the Wolves are going to come out real hungry tomorrow, but this is really just it's not too surprising that the 87s won necessarily, even though the Wolves were certainly favored in this series, but I think the way that this has gone, this series has been turned on its head, especially in a 3-game set.
Second interview, so Jake, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, this is actually his third interview. He did our pregame.
Offensively for the 87s, Luke Glover and Nathan Moore both getting their first goals of the postseason. Sean Elbrecht with a few points. Sultan Kuhlenbeck with the goal and 2 assists. Offense, and the 87s showing everyone they can score too.
And besides that, Frankie Smith still had to make 34 saves in this game. So this was a complete team effort for New Jersey. This was a wild thing, and I think we